Joe, thanks for joining us this morning.
No problem, Jim.
Really proud for you to tell us a little bit about your 57 Chevy here.
The car started out back in, 57, but my father acquired it in 77. It was a 20-year-old car, kind of a driver from, somebody up north. I'm born and raised in Espanola, so this car came from Chimayo, a little town outside of Espanola. I think a lot of people know it. Yeah. Dad got the car. Of course, at that age, let me see, I was probably 6 or 7 at the time. It was like deer in the headlights. My eyes were like, whoa, Dad, that's the coolest thing since sliced bread. Yeah, he put some money in it and got it rolling, and he drove it around Espanola as a lowrider. God, we'd go fishing on it. We'd go
with a lowrider.
With a lowrider. Oh yeah, my dad liked the mountains. He didn't like cruising town. He was like, let's go to the high country. Nice. So we'd get up into the mountains and go just enjoy it and really just drive around. And about 10, 11 years old, he said, hey, I'll make you a deal. If you graduate high school, I will give you this car.
There you go.
And I was like, I didn't really understand behind it, but the thing was my father didn't have a high school diploma. So again, pushing his kids to do better, he was like, hey, it's a little incentive, right? So I was all about it. And, as time went on, we, again, enjoyed the car as a teenager, enjoyed it. And then, unfortunately, Pops got sick. He passed away when I was 15 years old. And it was I had 2 older sisters and then myself and a younger brother. But I was the oldest son, so Dad, again, my mom kept it, honored his promise to me and said, if you continue on that path, get your high school diploma, you will get this car. And I think I've told you the story and a couple other people, and I joke about it. I loved high school so much, I took the 5-year plan, yeah. Second senior option.
I almost did that.
Yeah, when I didn't have enough credits to graduate, my mom was like, I'm getting rid of this car. And I was like, no, you're not. She was like, you're wasting my time and your time. And I was like, I'll go back. And so I took the embarrassment, if you will, and all in the name of getting this car, because I was not going to give up this car.
Well, good payday.
Yeah. So when I got it, and woohoo, I raised that victory flag along with my diploma. I got the title to the car. And, nice. Finally in 2016, I brought it back to Albuquerque, started doing a little bit of stuff myself. And then, like many people, life gets in the way. I have a business that I was running and raising kids. And so the car kind of took a second back seat, should I say, to my life and sat there again until, again, I found you.
When we met.
When we met, yeah. And I told my wife, I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put some money in the car. And I was originally thinking of keeping it original because everybody was like, that car's so nice. Don't modify it. It's original. But it's unusable original. I mean, you could drive it around, but it's not really fun. So let's go out. Let's get an engine, get a drivetrain, get a usable stuff, air conditioning because of our New Mexico weather. Power steering. I definitely wanted that. I love the big steering wheel, but turning it 14 times just to get a little 90-degree turn, it was impossible. So, yeah, that's kind of the story on that. And
well, let's show the folks what we did for you.
Great, let's do it. All right, so this is where all the magic happened. We took out the stock. I also, when we did the build sheet or whatever, I told you I wanted power steering, vintage AC, disc brakes, and then I think all the other stuff kind of fell in. Fuel injection, that was one I did. I wanted the Sniper. And so...
So how does it drive? Tell us how it drives.
Oh my Lord, it's amazing. I mean, this car, I've had so much fun in the few months that I've gotten it from you and driven it. I actually got out to go cruise around on Good Friday, which is almost like a holiday in Espanola for the cruisers, and I had a blast. I took my mom out. She hadn't been in this car for 36 years. Wow. The last time she drove in this car was with my father. And so, an emotional roller coaster to say the least.
Yeah, I bet.
But we had a great time. Back to the car though. Yeah, we're gonna get, we got the 4-speed in it. You're gonna do some suspension work on here to kind of keep it a little bit, more stable.
A little more modern.
A little more modern. just enjoy it. What I really want to do is I'm going to put some miles on it. I even told, Haggerty, how many miles do I get a year? And they're like, I think I get like 5,000 or something, or a year or something you can put on the car through the insurance with them. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is now that you've got the 4-speed in for me. And once the suspension components go in, I'm just really, again, looking forward to driving it.
Cool. Joe, thank you, man. I appreciate your business.
Thank you so much,
Thanks for
Jim.
being here today.
It's been great.
Thank you.
Awesome.